In Miami, the life of billionaire Michael Hudson changed in a moment. On the highway, his Tesla was hit by a truck that had lost control. Glass, sparks, the scream of metal, and darkness. He spent several weeks in a coma, surrounded by machines that kept his breathing going. When he finally opened his eyes, the doctors announced a harsh verdict. His spinal cord was damaged, he would never walk again. These words were a blow worse than the accident. Just yesterday, he managed a construction empire and ran around the tennis court, and now, a wheelchair and the walls of a hospital. Sarah, his wife of 25 years, could not withstand the test. Coldly, without unnecessary scenes, she filed for divorce. "I cannot live like this," she said, leaving him with only one true treasure, his little daughter Lizzie. The mansion on the seashore was empty. The panoramic windows looked out onto the noisy waves, but the house was silent, broken only by the whisper of the wheelchair lift. Michael continued to run the corporation directly from his office, where screens with numbers and diagrams glowed 24 hours a day. But neither power nor money could save him from emptiness. The nannies changed one after another. Some could not tolerate the owner's character. Others could not handle Lizzie's whims as she missed her mother. And suddenly she appeared, a medical college student, Emily Davis. Thin, with big eyes and a slight smile, she had only come temporarily to earn some extra money, but immediately stood out among the rest. Emily truly cared for Lizzie, as if she were a little sister, and she did not treat Michael as a helpless cripple, but as a person who still had strength. She noticed what others did not. Michael had resigned himself to the verdict and was silently giving up every day. Emily could not allow this. She had personal experience. Her brother had learned to stand and walk again after an accident, and she believed that a miracle was possible here too. At first, Michael brushed it aside, but her persistence broke through his indifference. So the training began. First light exercises, then harder ones, sometimes with pain that took his breath away. Week after week, his body came back to life, his muscles trembled, his fingers obeyed again. For the first time, there was hope. Gradually, they became closer than they had expected. The child's laughter once again echoed in the house. Lizzie ran through the halls, pulling her father and Emily into games, and together they looked like a family again. Loneliness retreated, but the past would not let go. Sarah returned cold, well-groomed, with an expensive lawyer and demands. She claimed custody of her daughter and part of the business, threatening with court and scandal. Michael faced a choice, to once again lose what was dear to him or to fight. Emily, not wanting to cause destruction, decided to leave. She said she did not want to be a bargaining chip in someone else's war. Only then did Michael understand. Without her, he would lose not only his strength but also his meaning. At a major press conference in Miami, where they expected announcements about a new skyscraper and investments, for the first time he did not speak about billions. His voice trembled as he confessed. Life had given him a second chance, and he did not owe it to doctors or money, but to one girl. Her name is Emily Davis. She is my true miracle, and I want her to stay with me forever. These words spread across all newspapers and news portals. That evening, when they came home, Lizzie ran to Emily, hugged her, and whispered, "Mom." And at that moment, Michael realized he had a family again. He had a future again. What a wonderful story. Dear friends, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Many more interesting things are ahead.